went pretty good. And of course, we have a great punt return team, so I wasn't really worried about if I did have to return. I knew the guys were going to be blocking for me. So,
okay. I mean, they're supposed to get a yard, I think, of space between you and the gunners. I don't think you quite had a full yard. Like, how did you kind of keep yourself in that big moment in the game with the guy literally breathing?
Well, I didn't even realize it in the game until Coach B pointed it out after. I just thought it was a short kick, and I went to fair catch it, so I was like, I didn't really have to worry about the guys coming down, so I just was focused on catching the ball.
Any nerves in those moments to kind of step back there and do that?
Yeah, a little bit. It's a little different than receiver.
Yeah. Am I right? Would daytime punt returning be easier in terms of just lighting and all that? Then nighttime would seem to be a little trickier because you might lose the ball a little bit.
I think so, yeah. But we've had plenty of night practices with our punter Hugh, who boots the ball like crazy. Right. So it's good practice to get crazy kicks from him during nighttime.
Coach Bielma seemed a little surprised that you hadn't done any punt returns in high school. How come that was?
I don't know, really. I just kind of focused on playing quarterback and receiver in high school, and we had other guys who were up to punt returning. So,
high school experience is such a big deal in football. No club teams to go to or anything like that. How important was your Rochester experience to prepare you for your role?
Oh, I think it helped me a ton, especially the coaching staff there. Just like the coaching staff here, they're all really great people, and they care about who you are on and off the field. So, coming from there to here wasn't a huge change in that regard, just because everybody's looking out for you.
I know Isaiah's status is up in the air, but what has it done for you just to be on the field a little bit more, to have to fill in?
It helps me get my feet wet a little bit, and learning behind him and some of the other receivers we have it's really helpful. So when I get out there, it helps me a lot.
Mm-hmm. When's the first time you heard in your life you got good hands? Was that like at age 5, or do you remember somebody saying you're great at catching the ball, catching whatever?
I don't really remember a time somebody said that to me, but it's just kind of how it's. I mean, and I've had good quarterbacks in the past. Through high school, I've had a lot of good quarterbacks, and coming here, so it just felt good.
Do you remember so Coach B said you're back on punt, and you had never done it before. You're like, I don't know about
I was a little nervous, yeah. He said I was going back there, and I was like, I hope I don't drop it.
Did you?
No.
6 games into your college career, and I mean, you've seen the field a lot. Did you even anticipate being this involved in your first year in Champaign?
Coming out of high school, I didn't really expect to be this involved. But once I got here, and I figured everything out, and I had great help from all the older guys and all the coaching staff. So I felt like I fit in pretty good. And the other guys on the team, they've helped me out a ton and just welcomed me. It hasn't been like any mean competition or anything. Just everybody's been super nice.
How does that feel, being able to be this involved? Do you feel like you've taken significant steps since, you've gotten here in the summer?
I feel like I've gotten a little better, yeah. And Coach McDonald, he's always pushing us to get better every day. He doesn't give us a day off, which is tough, but I like. So, thanks to him, I'm growing a little bit, I think.
What do you feel like you've specifically done to put yourself kind of in this position as a true freshman who clearly doesn't seem like you're on a redshirt path? You're in that mix. Like, what do you feel like you've done?
I just got here and did my job. That's one of Coach B's big things is doing your job. So I just try and do my job the best I can.
You're from close by. I bet, is that a little bit for you, the fact you're not far from home and people can come see you from Rochester? Is that kind of cool to be here for that?
Yeah, I definitely like that. Being close to home helps. And I got a great support system from home. So a bunch of my friends and family can always come up to the games, and it's nice to see them.
These coaches keep talking about wanting to have winners in their program. Obviously, your high school program won a ton of games, titles, and all that. Did you always feel like you had kind of an edge because of where you came from?
I felt like, coming from the program that I came from, it taught people how to win. Mm-hmm. But since I've been here, it feels pretty much the same. And I think winning is the standard here now.